Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And taken in out there for the first out.
In the second spot tonight, shortstop
Charles Bruntlett steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Nope.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good battle continues, and the count remains 3-2. Full count, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Dan Peoples gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Well, he doesn't look very settled up there right now, and I guess that's an easy thing to do when you're facing a guy who throws as hard as this guy does.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch away, heck, you go right back out there until he proves he can lay off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Ripped down the line to his right. Shipman. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Charlie Nunez has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he just hasn't been able to get anyone out. Hitters are hitting over 300 against him this year. We'll see if something changes in this one.
And with that, we'll give you a look at how Jacksonville will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, one place you don't want to hit it is to the third baseman. Absolute vacuum down there. He's got great range. Some of the plays I've seen him make, absolutely ridiculous.
Alan Wayne comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Alan Wayne.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peoples on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
And this is a good sign that he might be ready to break out of this slump of his. I can almost guarantee you that he talked about this with his hitting coach. Take the ball the other way. Use the whole field. You can do that, good things will start happening.
Jesse Pitts will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. In there at the knees, strike one.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Pereira ranging back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. John Pitts will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you look for a guy to produce. He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bounce to first. Veras scoops it up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, left fielder,
Jeremy Pitts will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Men on third with 2 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is in there.
Already their second double of the ball game here in the first inning. He's not fooled too many guys out there to this point, that's for sure.
Stepping in now, Chuck Shipman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 9 homers, 27 driven in. There, and that'll even it up at 1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
And that fastball, it's not coming in real hard, but after you've seen a few knucklers, that's a tough pitch to adjust to.
Changeup called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Now a spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Oh, right on the knuckleball as he drives it into left center. That's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting 6.
David Hida steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
At the knees, strike 1.
68 miles an hour. I mean, that's barely the speed limit. You don't see pitches that slow too often.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Veras is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And Montgomery's out in front here, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Henry Torrero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Henry Torrero.
First pitch on its way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Standing in now, Roger Tata, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The numbers, 282 to start play, 3 homers, and he's driven in 24. That evens it up, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The relay, the tag, and he's out at second base. He was.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Gerald Parsons.
Gerald Parsons will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. David Molina strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch is a knuckleball that travels high, 2-0.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
And a 2-0 knuckleball. Why not? 2-1. Two and two.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Left side. Tata is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 8th, first baseman,
Sean Albrecht will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to third. To his right, Tata. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 9th, the shortstop,
Jeff Pitts will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Down the third baseline. Tata gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. David Yang leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
You've got a guy up there who can't hit a lick. I just don't know why you're not coming right after him with fastballs.
Chopped foul wide of first. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Into the box now, Alex Aguilera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Swing, strike 2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Anthony Palmer stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pitts will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Alan Wayne digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Pereira is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jesse Pitts.
Striding into the box, Jesse Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. One out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Torrero is there. Two gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now to the plate, John Hitz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a first pitch knuckleballs inside for ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Jeremy Hitz will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
In there, no balls and a strike. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they move on top 4-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
In now, Chuck Shipman.
Chuck Shipman.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, a diving stop. It's there. He got him.
Wow, made it look easy.
Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Mariano Veras is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, shortstop, Charles Bruntlett.
Charles Bruntlett is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Dan Peoples stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. David Kida is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, you know, guys, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, but he hasn't been able to get things done. He's not pitching well, and we're into the middle innings of this game now.
Knuckleball, 1-1. In the air out toward right field. Yang moves over. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
David Molina stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Homer is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
now batting, first baseman,
Sean Albrecht stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Into the seats. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Tried to wait out the knuckleball, but it's in there. 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. First offering on its way. Jeff Pitts is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Won't go after that one, and it's 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Torrero is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full. The Biscuits lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Henry Torrero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Hard liner to center field, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Roger Tata is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
When you look at the way he's throwing the ball, he's thrown first pitch strikes to less than 40% of the batters that he's faced, and yet he's still pitching well. And we're in the middle of this ball game.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And with 2 strikes, this is the risk that you run trying to get a guy to fish for something. No doubt that was the idea, but it's going to wind up costing him.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Tata is retired, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Into the box, Gerald Parsons, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Goodness, 0-2 now.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion. Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
Stepping in now, David Yang, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Alan Wayne comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a first pitch knuckleballs inside for ball 1. Hit down the third base line. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher,
Jesse Pitts will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. One and two. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning, because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ball game.
John Pitts steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Torrero has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Alex Aguilera will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. In there, 2-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Anthony Palmer is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
First baseman.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
Standing in now, Mariano Veras, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting it is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Charles Bruntlett will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
Just checking.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Hot shot to third. Right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. And Montgomery's out in front here. 4-0. Max Allen will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 0, Max Allen.
Jeremy Pitts will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, and he's got a great splitter. Now, you're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
And he lays off for ball 1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Belted high and deep into right center. Peoples looks up. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Into the box now, Chuck Shipman. And this one's not close. It's in the...
The right fielder, number 8.
You see here on show track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. You leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but if you can locate there, things will be just fine.
In now, David Kida, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Outside, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. David Molina will be next. And that's low, ball 4.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
David Molina steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here for Southern League Baseball on the show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Dan Peoples will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Into the box, Henry Torrero, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He's making quick work of the middle of this lineup. Back-to-back strikeouts against their number 3 and 4 hitters.
Now at the plate, Roger Tata. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Well, this has been a pretty good ball game out of a guy who really hasn't pounded the strike zone. He's only thrown a first pitch strike to 40% of the hitters that he's faced, and yet look where he's standing right here, getting it done.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nip the corner. 2-2.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
2 out, nobody on. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
To short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
A.J. Barone will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
A.J. Barone.
Sean Albrecht will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Bruntlett ranging up the middle, and he's set down 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Jeff Pitts will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Good battle. Count remains full. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, Alan.
Well, let's see it again in show motion. I don't know. That's awfully close. He might have got away with one there.
Stepping in now, Alan Wayne, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
Boy, that's just good execution right there. Pitcher slide steps. That makes it easier and quicker for the catcher to handle the ball. He gets a good throw off to second base, and they get their guy.
The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick. Well, here we are. It's the second month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. He's got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
Jesse Pitts is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Gerald Parsons will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Moving under it, Pitts. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 20, David Yang.
David Yang will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Low for ball 1. Grounded to first. To his right, Albrecht. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Alex Aguilera will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there. Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there.
Don't know quite what happened on this one. Here it is again. I mean, this just hits him right on the heel of the glove.
As a look, now the pitch. Anthony Palmer is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
This is quickly becoming a situation where you'd like your guy to hit the complete game, but once you get into that 115, 120 range, you have to be concerned.
Mariano Veras will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this would be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
2 down, runners at first and second. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Chopper right side of the infield. And he's safe.
Well, nothing going right on the mound for him right now. This is going to be scored an infield single. And that's just going to make matters worse out there as that loads the bases.
Charles Bruntlett will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
When he starts leaving that curveball up, that's a sign he's getting a little tired out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitcher. He's going to get hurt.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. John Pitts digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Center fielder, John Pitts.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, that at-bat was all set up with that first pitch curveball. You wonder if he got it stuck in his head that he was going to wind up seeing it again because he was way late on that last fastball.
Jeremy Pitts is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Lifted into center field. Peoples is in pursuit, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Third baseman, number 5, Chuck Shipman.
Digging in to try it again, Chuck Shipman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him.
Simple throw over there.
Three and one now. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw goes over to third.
The right fielder, number 8,
David Kita will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
0-1's the count.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
That man's got to be thinking, enough with the walks. Can't anybody throw a strike?
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Peoples sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, designated hitter,
David Molina will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The relay. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Yeah, he gave him an off-speed pitch to start the at-bat, and he was all over it. I mean, look at this swing again. The hands, they stay up, the weight stays back, and he drills it down the line for an RBI double.
Into the box now, Sean Albrecht, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Dylan Sylvester will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Jeff Pitts is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 8 full. The Biscuits lead it 8-0. Dan Peoples will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
I know he wants the shutout, but with his pitch count the way it is right now, a walk right here might signal the end of the line for him.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game, and I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
In now, Henry Torrero, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. 2 down here in the 9th. Roger Tata will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Another look here at this pitch count. At some point, he's got to look into that dugout and say, can a guy get a little help?
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it, but you've just got to know.
Pitts is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.